Imagine waking up tomorrow and literally everything is taken from you. Your accounts are frozen. Your health is gone. People you trusted turned their backs. And yet you feel completely calm. Not because you're some enlightened monk, but because you finally understood one rule that a crippled slave used to stay freer than any emperor in history. His name was Epictetus, born around 50 AD somewhere in Phrygia, sold his property to Epictetus, personal secretary of Emperor Nero, a man who tortured people for entertainment. Epictetus was lame from birth or from childhood beatings. Sources differ. But one story is told by everyone who ever wrote about him. One day his master decided to play. He grabbed Epictetus' leg and started twisting it slowly, enjoying every second. Epictetus looked straight into his eyes and said calmly, "Sir, if you continue, the leg will break." The master smiled and twisted harder. The bone cracked. Epictetus didn't scream. He just looked at him and said, "I told you it would break." That moment is the entire philosophy in one sentence. Years later, when Epictetus was already free and teaching in Greece, a rich student came to him and asked, "Master, does your leg still hurt you?" Epictetus answered, "The leg hurts only when I choose to think about the man who broke it. When I choose not to think about him, there is only a leg that doesn't walk very well." That answer is the core of everything he ever taught. He repeated it every single day to his students. There are things that are up to us, and there are things that are not up to us. Up to us are opinion, desire, aversion, impulse, judgment. In one word, our own actions and reactions. Everything else, body, property, reputation, jobs, girlfriends, likes, views, economy, war, illness, death, is not up to us. He called everything outside our control indifference, not because they don't matter at all, but because worrying about them is like worrying about the weather on Mars. It does absolutely nothing except waste your life. Most men in 2025 live exactly opposite. They spend 90% of their energy on things they cannot control, and 0% on the only thing they actually can, their own mind. Decided to test this rule for 60 days straight in 2025. 0 exceptions. Here's exactly what happened, week by week. Week 1, I put the question on my phone lock screen. Is this up to me right now? First day. 47 times I caught myself worrying about shit that wasn't up to me. By day 7, only 12 times. Already felt lighter. Week 2. Girl I was dating for 3 months ghosted me out of nowhere. Normally I would spend a week refreshing her stories, texting mutual friends, feeling like trash. This time I asked the question, answer. Her decision, not up to me. I closed Instagram and went to the gym. Chest hurt physically for 40 minutes. Then it passed. Never opened her profile again. Week 4. Lost my biggest client. 40% of income gone in one email. Panic attack at 2 a.m. Asked the question. Answer. Already happened. Not up to me. What is up to me? Sending 10 cold emails before breakfast. Sent them. 3 weeks later, signed a client that pays double. Week 6. Got sick for 10 days. Couldn't train. Couldn't work full speed. Normally, I would hate myself for falling behind. Asked the question. Answer. Body not fully up to me. What is up to me? Reading one page of Marcus Aurelius every hour I'm awake. Finished 2 books in bed. By the end of 60 days, my baseline anxiety went from 0.8 every morning to 0.2. I still get spikes, but they last minutes, not days. Here's the exact 7-day practice you can start tonight. I've done it with hundreds of guys in D-Miz. Works every single time if you don't skip. Day 1. Take a sheet of paper. Left column, everything that stresses you right now. Right column, right up to me or not up to me. No gray zone. Be brutal. Most people discover 80 to 90% of their stress is in the not up to me column. Day 2. Every time you catch yourself thinking about something from the not column, say out loud, "Not my job." Let it go. Do it 30 times minimum. It will feel stupid. Do it anyway. Day 3. Choose one tiny action that is 100% up to you and do it first thing in the morning. Make bed, 20 push-ups, cold shower, 1 page of a book, anything. No exceptions. Day 4 to 6. Continue day 2 plus day 3. Add 1 extra action each day. By day 6, you'll have 4 to 5 new habits that are fully under your control. Day 7. Evening. Take the left column, all the not up to me shit. Burn it. Literally light it on fire in the sink. Keep the right column on your desk. Common mistakes people make and how to fix them instantly. Mistake 1. But I can influence it. Influence does not equal control. You can send the message. You cannot force the reply. Stop at the border. Mistake 2. Using it as an excuse to do nothing. Wrong. If something is up to you, you do it immediately and perfectly. No, well, the outcome isn't up to me anyway. Mistake 3, forgetting after a week. Put the question on your phone lock screen for 30 days minimum. After 30 days, it becomes automatic. Epictetus died old, poor, limping, and completely calm. The most powerful men of Rome, senators, generals, even Emperor Hadrian, came to sit at the feet of a former slave who owned nothing. They asked him, "How can you be so calm when you have nothing?" He answered, "I have everything that matters." Everything else was never mine to begin with. So when 2025 tries to break your leg, when the algorithm buries you, when money disappears, when people you trusted turn away, remember the man who smiled while his bone cracked and said, "I told you it would break." Your freedom is not out there. It's in the space between what happens and what you decide to do with it. Comment below the one thing you're moving to the not up to me column today. I read every single one, and I'll pin the realest. If you're done letting things you can't control run your life, hit subscribe. We forge real freedom here. No fluff, no bullshit. Just ancient weapons for modern wars. Next blade drops in 3 days. Stay uncontrollable, brother.